Good morning, everybody. Good evening, good afternoon. Hella here. I am super excited, utterancy. Today, I have so much for you. Darlie might get tired. I warned him before we started. I'm like, have you had a Red Bull? Have you had like a lot of coffee? Have you had a nap this afternoon? I don't know if you're going to make it through this. There is so much. There is so much today. Dear me. So the stream was titled, what was it? What did I put on the thumbnail? Nope, I'm not done. And that is a direct quote from one of Lauren's text messages. Nope, I'm not done. I'm not done. And she meant it. She was not done. She had more to say about Lori Hellis. And I don't like to say poor Lori Hellis because she can really stick up for herself. You've seen her. Like, she's a badass. She can fully stick up for herself. But the antagonism towards her from Lauren, it was just insane. I'm sure it still is. Just insane. More and more and more information is coming out about how much Lauren hated Lori Hellis and the lengths that she went to try and destroy this woman. And like how much space in her head Lori Hellis lived rent-free in Lauren's head. It's bizarre. It's absolutely bizarre. Hello, guys. Good to see you. Well, yeah, Quinn. LM has lots of antagonism to spread around. She does, but she really seemed to be dead set focused on Lori Hellis for quite a while. Like, we've got a long timeline of hating on Lori Hellis here. And I've documented it. Like, I've had to go back into my timeline and fill gaps of time in with new evidence of her hating on Lori Hellis. It is bizarre. It's like a mania. Very weird. Oh, yes. Yeah, Lauren is going to be a featured speaker at Thrive. I know, and in person as well. And that's odd because she's going to be in Utah, which is where her stalker is. And her stalker is going to know exactly where she is, which is an odd thing to do when you have a stalker. Yes. Hey, John Smith. Hey, Amy. How are you? Now we have some new members. We have Monique Niderost. Sorry, I said that completely wrong. Welcome in. Hello, Liza Lou. Welcome in. And Pink Pajama Penguin is gifting a membership. That's so sweet of you. We had a really awesome members only yesterday. So new members, you can go watch that. We had so much fun. So if you want to go watch that or our previous members only content, become a member. That's the best way. Because, you know, just here for clicks and views. It's only what we're all about. You had a great time last night. It was fun, wasn't it? Grammy Cheryl. Oh, you came on, Grammy Cheryl. That was great, Grammy Cheryl. You were so sweet. Really appreciated you coming on. Yeah, we had a bit of an open mic section where members got to come on and say hi, and we got to meet some of you. It was fantastic. And yeah, Jackie was there. That was great too. What is Thrive? Okay, so Thrive, I think it used to be run by Dr. John DeLynn. I don't know if he runs it anymore, but it's one of these events where ex-LDS, ex-Mormons get together to talk through the issues they're having with their faith or their ex-faith. So kind of like the stuff that Dr. John DeLynn talks about on Mormon Stories. Correct me if I'm wrong, people who know more about this in chat. But I believe that's what it's about. Thriving on where you're at with coming to terms with your faith. Yes. Yeah, members only was fun. He doesn't run it anymore. Yeah, okay. So we can't blame Dr. DeLynn for inviting her anymore. He got out at just the right time. Let me bring Dolly in.
Hey,
Hey, how are you?
good. How are you?
I'm pretty good. We have a packed show today.
Oh boy.
Absolutely packed. It is packed. Oh, hey, Salma. How are you?
Hey.
Okay. So it seems like
See there.
ex-Mormons spend a lot of time speaking about how weird their past was. Yeah, some of them. Yeah. Some seem a bit triggered or upset. So that's fair. That's fair. If you need therapy, you need people to talk through things with. That's fair. Okay. Right. Haley Wood, how's it going? Has Lauren decided if she's Mormon or ex-Mormon yet? Not to my knowledge. Depends who she's talking to. Yes. Catholics too. Yeah, well,
Oh, yeah.
people have their past. I'm a Catholic. I'm still a Catholic. I'm quite fine with that. It's just deciding what level of interaction you have with the church. That's kind of how I've ended up sorting myself out.
That's fair.
I have a brother who's just like, nah, screw that, screw you, Catholics, screw you. I've got another brother who he's Catholic, and whenever he goes to church, he's Catholic, but he just forgot to baptize his children, and they're in their 20s. just forgot. But they do all the Catholic stuff. He just forgot to baptize.
My bad.
Oops. Anyway, enough religious talk. Let's get into this. I do love my brothers. Sometimes. Okay, some developments about the Lori Hellis manuscript theft story, allegedly. Allegedly. Lol forgot to baptize them. Yeah, remind him occasionally. It's like, do you remember baptized kids yet? Oh, they can go do it themselves now. They're adults. But first, I want to give it up for this lady, right? I actually just want to give it up for this lady because she rocks. Like, this lady actually rocks. And there's going to be in this stream a lot of Lauren bitching about Lori Hellis and throwing accusations at Lori Hellis, and more than you've seen before. And so I want to start by just giving this lady some respect because it's all bullshit. It's all absolute bullshit. She's a friend of the channel. She is respected by absolutely everybody.
Well, there's two sides to every story.
Yeah, we're going to hear Lauren's side, sadly. Yeah. And this is a beautiful photo of Lori. She is actually a fantastic badass. We have a response from her to read today. I gave her the heads up that this stuff is all, like, more stuff has been released. Mr. Breakfast has released a lot of things. He's been in my messages as well. And I just wanted to make sure, because I spoke to him as well. So, like, does she know about all this? And he was like, I think so, but just make sure. And I'm like, yep, cool. So I emailed her. I said, look at all this stuff. And so she has the heads up and she's responded to me and she's written an email about it. And, like, she's coming on the show later this week to talk about Richens. And I just want to be really respectful to her and make sure that she knows this is happening and she's had an opportunity to digest the information and come back with anything she wants to come back with if she does. And she has. So she's written a really badass email about it, and we'll get to that later. Yeah. Oh, is Janice here? Where's Janice? Where's Janice?
I pulled her up earlier.
I want to say hi. Hello. Hey, my twinnie. How's it going? Good to see you. And Janice, are you heading to Utah soon? How excitement. All right, let's go. So, but wait, there's more. So much more. So much more. All right, so you remember all this stuff. We're going to do a little bit of just scene setting first because we have to. Right, so back on May 6, 2024, that is when the publisher, Julie from Pegasus Books, sent the manuscript for Children of Darkness and Light to Nate Eaton, and that was for coverage purposes. So for him to do some publicity. And then he was duped by Lauren when he was standing in line at the Chad Daybell trial. Yeah, Chad Daybell trial.
So.
Yes. And yes, it was Chad Daybell because it's 2024. Yep. And he forwarded it on to Lauren. He was unaware of the fact that she wasn't supposed to have it. And Lauren forwarded it on to Mr. Breakfast for fact checking on May 8th. But meanwhile, this happened on May 7th. And May 7th was a big day, kind of like April 9th in 2025. But that's a different story. May 7th was a big day because she gets into a Facebook chat and she goes, you can read that.
Thanks to Nate Eaton, I have Hellis's book. Anyone want a copy?
That was nice of him to gift you something.
It really was. He was excited to tell me this morning he has a copy sent to him by Lori's publisher.
Yeah, right. Okay, so there she is in a group chat offering people a copy of Hellis's book. Sent him by Lori's publisher without asking. Someone said, did he read it?
He was also excited to tell me the only people she acknowledged were Gigi, STS, and Bob someone else. He said he read the beginning and thought it was only Mormon history and boring.
Whoa.
I'll start reading it later tonight.
Okay, so also we need to put into context that on May 7th, 2024, this is where she was.
All right, so everyone's here. So, okay. Hey, everyone. Hello.
Hi.
All right. I see that I'm officially live. That was rough. I've actually never had that experience, but it took a good 20 minutes for me to get here. So today's been a really, really, really big day. A hard day, a heavy day, but a good day.
Okay, keep that in mind because I'm going to show you what I think she was doing in court all day. All day. Nope. And also on May 8th, she had a video drop, and it was this one, this Julie Jackson, a once friend of Julie Rowe, breaks silence. So that means that an interview with Julie Jackson would have occurred sometime in the days prior, and it would have needed editing and stuff. So she's pretty busy. She's at a trial all day, every day, and she's dropping these videos at night. So how she's got time to read a whole manuscript, goodness knows. Unless she's not listening at the trial. Who knows? Or she's
priorities.
Yeah. That chat continues. You can
he was just curious her sources. So he said he looked in the back of the book. But S is a source? I don't know. And someone else says, I guess I don't keep up with them enough to understand how that's possible.
Yes, and you can see that Lauren is dropping a screenshot of a page from the book. Let's just keep going. Yep. And you can see that she's highlighted a section there. And you can tell that that's not a press release. That's an actual page from the book. And I'm going to show you a lot more pages from the book shortly. So let's go back to the emails for a second. Okay. And I'm running through this because we've covered this part before, but we need to set the scene. So there she is offering the book to everyone in the group chat. There is Lauren emailing Lori Hellis's publisher. Now, this was the same day. I thought it was the day after, but this has been clarified to me. This actually happened on the same day, May 7th. May 7th. By 4:24 p.m., Lauren had emailed the publisher alleging that Hellis's book contained their exclusive content / research without giving them credit. And an image of that previously discussed email is below. Okay, so look, my name's Lauren Matthias. I was a TV reporter for 10 years and now the co-host and producer of Hidden True Crime Podcast. And then there's a whole one where she goes, my husband and co-host is a clinical and forensic psychologist, and the two of you actually have Princeton University in common. He graduated in philosophy and even won the McCosh Thesis Award while there! Exclamation mark. My niece and nephew are currently attending Princeton as well. And we actually enjoyed having Lori Hellis as a guest attorney on our channel and celebrated with her when she received her book deal. Yeah, bullshit. Bullshit. Hey, hold up. How's it going? I am so tired of her resume whoring. That's a really good term. Resume whoring. Yep. Okay. I was surprised. I was given a copy of her book today, and I'm surprised by the exclusive content she pulled from our research without sourcing us. I understand that this story doesn't belong to just one person, you think? And I'm admittedly shocked by her lack of sourcing our years of research. I have interviews on our channel no one else has, as well as documents she pulled and quoted from that no one else has been given. I also know she did not interview these people herself. My husband's psychological assessments were also used without credit. We would like to talk. We don't want to stop the publishing of her book, but would like to set things right. Yeah, okay. So that was sent to, her name's Jessica, at Pegasus Publishing.
Aw.
Right, that's a really important moment, because also on the same day, and it was really, really fast, this woman gets back to Lauren and goes, thanks for reaching out. Love the Princeton connection, but obviously less keen on the real issues you point out below. And that's completely irrelevant, the Princeton thing. As we're sending around uncorrected proofs at this stage, perhaps this was an oversight on Lori's part that we can thankfully still address, but nevertheless, I understand your distress. Oh, that's actually really poetic. That we can address, but nevertheless, I understand your distress. Happy to have a chat, and I can also raise with Lori here directly to make sure the appropriate sections and material assessments are appropriate credited.
She sure has a purty mouth for a city girl.
She does, eh? Let me know a good time to reach you in the next few days. I'll get in touch with Lori as well. She's at Chad's trial, now working on the last sections, and we might have a time to make a chat. Okay, fine, cool. All right, moving on. Now, and then Lauren's all like, yes, thank you for your quick response. I just wanted you to know I'll get back with you ASAP. My sourcing concerns. I've been attending the Chad Daybell trial daily and I'm rushing to jump on a program, but will attempt to reply later tonight or tomorrow with specifics. I appreciate your concern.
Janice says, I've seen Lauren in court many a days. She's constantly checking her chat and not watching the court proceedings.
Well,
that tracks with my experience as well.
I have a theory, Janice, about what she was doing on the 7th. On the 7th of May, all day in court. Part of it was being in chats, but something else. And I'm getting to that in a minute. Now, this one's new to me. I haven't seen this email before. And again, on May 7th. So this was just supplied. She sends another email to Jessica. And this is how I tracked back that this all happened on May 7th, right? Because I thought it happened on May 8th. But it definitely all happened on May 7th, because otherwise it makes no sense that she also included John on May 7th. Because I just go back a second, hang on. she BCC'd John in
Ooh.
this one, right? She BCC'd John there, right? But then here she's got John on it. There's no time on this, but it has to be after. Because now John's publicly on it. Like now Jessica can see that John's on it. And it can't be earlier than the previous email.
No.
So yeah.
She knows John is on it.
She knows John is on it. Yes. Oh my God. Loop in the doctor. Yes. Right? Yeah. So I thought this was all on the 8th, but it must have happened all on the 7th. Everything must have happened.
She was a
on the
busy
7th.
girl.
She was very busy.
So we thought she was just on Tinder the whole day, but no, she was doing other stuff.
Or talking to the investigator from the defense team. So
well, I didn't know
maybe,
about the kind of messages she was sending or the chat she was checking in on.
How would she know she didn't read the book? Well, she's a speed reader, right? So anyway, yeah, don't you know? Right. So hi, Jessica. I wanted to loop in my husband and co-host, Dr. John Mathias. Doctor. His phone number is that. John is available during the day because, you know, like he doesn't have a job.
Because I'm the breadwinner.
He's a busy little beaver. I'm attending the Chad Daybell trial daily. Well, you did say that in the last email. Until 4 p.m. MST. Court often gets out early on Fridays, so perhaps that might work best. Either way, I will write you tomorrow. Okay. So yes, that all happened on the 7th. It's all the same day that she received it from Nate. And that she put it into the group chat. So she's so busy. She absorbed the book through osmosis by holding it, right? Maybe she's much smarter than we thought. Laura made someone read the book out loud to her while she got Botox.
I was actually wondering if, like, she had her little minions read it for her.
Okay, so anyway, keep going. Right. May 8th, Lauren in a text message. Lauren telling a then contractor friend about what she had done. There you go.
Oh.
Oh, hey.
No. Hey, Lori.
Lori! Hello, mate. How's it going? Good to have you in chat.
Well, I'm not too sure, Lori. Lauren may have a point here. There's two sides to every story.
Just shut up. Give me.
Just kidding. Not wanting this getting out. ... So yesterday, after reading Lori's book PDF, I had concerns about plagiarism. She ripped off many of my exclusive interviews. I wrote her publisher, hoping we could make sure I was sourced.
There's more.
I thought she put manager for a second.
She wrote her publisher, hoping we could make sure I was really?
Got to get to the sauce.
It wasn't threatening.
I told her I just wanted to be sauced. I said nothing negative about Lori or her book. The publisher wrote back and suggested looping in Lori Hellis. I wasn't opposed. This is business, biatch. And I just wrote back that I'd be in touch with her later with my specific concerns per her request.
Yeah. Okay. I wasn't threatening. It wasn't threatening. I just wanted to be sauced. Well, interestingly, okay, hang on. This is the next one. Do you want to read a little bit?
I sent you her book, and I'm sending you some of my highlights to look into. Now,
no, there is actually a citation, right? There she is highlighting a citation. So Lori Hellis, yeah. Right?
So she did cite her for something in the book.
Yeah. Yeah. Interview with
And-
Hidden True Crime podcast dated August 2021.
And went out of her way to cite other people as well for the work that was used.
Yeah, like there's a whole bloody list. There's tons of them. There's tons of citations in this book. Right? Hey AI Lara, how's it going?
Boy. Oh, speaking of AI Laura and citations.
Right? Hey Diagnosis Jim. She seems to sources quite often lately. This is okay. So she went to the list of sources, and she chose the chili. And she found one. She found that there was a source or a citation for Hidden True Crime. That wasn't enough, though. Clearly, that was not enough for Miss Loam. Because that was clearly John that said that. So this is Lauren sharing screenshots from Lori Hellis' manuscript, annotated with manic scrawl, claiming portions belong to John, me, and podcast, to a then contractor / friend. You can guess who that was. What more does she want? Yeah, well, she says that she doesn't want to stop the book from being published, but I mean, come on now. That's babu. Yeah. All right. So apparently that belongs to John. He wrote, I vividly remember walking slowly across the BYU campus during a January snowstorm and thinking, there isn't a soul on earth who cares what I'm doing right now. Okay. What does that even? Oh, me.
I am curious what she actually thinks is, because I believe in her mind.
In her head, yeah.
In her mind, she has convinced herself that yes, Lori Hellis did steal her book. I don't think she did.
Her ideas.
Or her ideas, or like there's something in her mind that is like, this is plagiarism. And I wonder what it is, like, because plagiarism is pretty much copying word for word or having very similar, or not changing things very much. I don't, because if it was like copied word for word from Lauren, then Lauren would say that. So it's just so vague.
Got Lori's book to support her. This was so long. 39 chicken head. Good on you. And I'm sure it'll be a good read. In fact, Lori Hellis has a few books, another one of which we're going to talk about later.
Oh, God.
Yes, yeah. Unbelievably, there is another one that Lauren thinks that Lori stole. That's a quote from Chad's horrendous. Oh, is it?
So she's accusing you of plagiarizing her.
Do you mind if I wrench you just so I can see you better?
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah. Yeah. You don't have to do any modding or anything ever. It's just so I can see you. You're blue now. Thank you. Cool. Dali, if that cat goes missing, do not look for him at my house. Just say. I know you love the kitty cats. All right, let's keep going. We need to run through these because there's tons. There is tons. What is Bookster? I saw this later somewhere. It's something. It's a thing.
Bookster?
But what?
Bookster?
Yeah. Something. Yeah. But me. They talk privately in the hallways of their LDS walls. How can she own that? That's
Oh,
actually the one we're
Kat.
going to talk about, Kat.
Oh, Kat.
That's the one we're going to talk about,
Stay tuned. Oh,
right?
Freddie foreshadowing over there.
Ready foreshadowing. Hey, booyah! You think it says booyah? Oh God! All right, me. What the hell?
I like how
Unless
she makes it about 10 times bigger than Lori Hellis to the name Lori
yeah,
Hellis to the
yeah,
right
yeah,
of
yeah.
it.
Look at that. Me and Lori Hellis.
And she has to
Me.
make sure that E is like crossing through her name as it goes
Yeah.
down.
Yeah. Lauren's favorite word.
Me.
Me. Me. Me. It's like, booyah, that's me. Yes, Laurie, you quoting Chad is Lauren is a new level of delusional. It's okay. So my theory is that because she's sending these to Mr. Breakfast on May 8th, right?
Hmm.
My theory is that on May 7th, because on May 7th, she's telling the publisher that she's finding plagiarism in the book.
Hmm.
She only receives it on May 7th. My theory is that she's sitting in court all day, speed reading this book, and manically writing these notes on the manuscript all day.
Yeah.
And bitching in chats about it.
Did she have an assistant at that trial?
I don't think so.
Hmm.
I don't think so. So yeah, that's my theory. That's all she's doing all day. Like she's not listening. Like she's sitting there like and it looks like she's taking notes about the trial, but this is what she's doing. Yeah.
Is it true somebody
Me.
interrupted one of the lawyers during cross-examination of a witness for a pen? Another pen because she ran out of ink.
A highlighter?
Yeah, highlighter.
Well, at one point she changes colors. Yeah. Me. A United States being invaded by United Nations peacekeeper after a natural disaster. Oh, that's her idea? Eldon was a crotchety old character. Did she say crotchety at some point? Look at this with the capital with a little exclamation mark. Look. His wife Shirley told Heather Daybell all about AVOW. AVOW.
The United Nations peacekeepers after the U.S. being invaded by the UN peacekeepers after a that is such like a 1970s conspiracy theory.
She did not have an assistant at that trial. She would be on her phone, and then someone would tweet something. Lauren would then tweet what they did. She'd retweet people. Okay.
That's kind of clever.
Yeah, that's a good way. I'm live tweeting.
Yeah, because you know, like when I was there, Nate Eaton was like right next to me. He kept tweeting the entire time.
Yeah.
And yeah, just repost his stuff.
Maybe is it LM behind Daybell letters just saying which Daybell letters? In speech, she always lingers on the like a 2-year-old. Yeah, you really need to work on your Lauren voice. Like she goes,
I know I do.
So
That's my one regret. I never was confident with my Lauren voice.
Well, you need to listen to her more.
Well, there is that.
Unfortunately, that's
Then
really
I have
painful.
to listen to her. So
yeah, I know that's really painful. Look, she owns this whole page.
Wow. It's not like listening to Grayson whisper sweet nothings into my ear.
That's true. Some call neo-fundamentalism. She owns neo-fundamentalism. Me. Oh, the letters Daybell had posted. I think she's got those up on her Patreon. So therefore she does own them. Because they're being monetized by her. So there you go. Oh, she's got a new highlighter. our assessment. And she can't spell assessment, but that's okay.
Well, well, she's got the ass in there, so that's the important part.
Tylee was anxious. That is such an in-depth assessment.
Wow.
I swear,
Somebody was anxious.
That's why you pay for the premium membership, to get that kind of psychological evaluation. Tylee was anxious. Yep.
John got a psychiatry degree for that kind of assessment.
That's a PhD right there. Yep, the whole thing. That's all right there. How dare you, Lori? How dare you rip off Tylee was anxious? My dear. Visions of Glory and the Bounded Choice. She has, okay, that whole headline. Lori Hellis. You should be ashamed. Now, Visions of Glory is the title of a book. And the Bounded Choice, I don't know where that came from, but is that their words? Seriously. Is it a highlighter or a crown? It looks like a highlighter. Looks like a highlighter.
It might as well be Lauren's blood.
Oh, she owns this headline too. Absolute power corrupts. Okay. I'm sure I've heard people say this before. Okay, this part. So she owns this apparently. The whole section, but especially this bit. Tom Harrison, who is a well-known LDS mental health professional, admitted that he was Spencer and the visions were his. I knew that. I knew he admitted he was Spencer. And I know nothing about anything to do with this. Tom Harrison, he's the one who wrote Visions of Glory, right? He had this alter ego who was Spencer, right? Isn't this really, really, really well known? I didn't have to watch any Hidden True Crime to know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all heard that. Isn't it like just
it's
commonly known fact?
Yeah. I don't remember exactly the source, but it's very old. Like Lauren
acts. Yeah, like Lauren. Lauren acts like the keeper of the info. Yeah. And this other thing, the full quote is power corrupts, absolute power corrupts absolutely. Okay, yeah, okay, so they didn't make that up. This is so stupid. Chad sometimes says he was a prophet, but there were also times he believed he was a deity. Julie Rowe's prediction that Chad would be the Davidic king in the New Jerusalem bolstered his belief. Chad told people he had been reincarnated as the Holy Ghost 3 times. Again, she's highlighted the neo-fundamentalist movement. Does she own the idea of the neo-fundamentalist movement? Is that what she thinks? She really doesn't understand what plagiarism is. You have to like take sections word for word, kind of like the Annie Elise thing, right? Yes. Hey, Dr. Von Decay. Plagiarism is the stealing of thoughts or ideas without giving credit. You have to prove that the thought or idea is yours and originated from you, and that's where even YT says LM can't prove. Yes. So it's very difficult when it's an idea, like, yes, a thought or idea that is it's not a set of words that are replicated like word for word, like I just said, or a visual that's replicated. When it's purely a theory, that's very difficult to prove that it's been copied, because people are allowed to discuss ideas. It's the right thing to do to cite them, but
Yeah.
there's a gray area there. There's a gray area there when you're just talking about ideas and not citing them. It she's not Lori Hellis is not saying she came up with the idea of
No.
within this neo-fundamentalist movement being connected with this, but are Lauren and John saying that they came up with it? I guess by trying to claim it, they are.
Yeah.
She also owns Head on a Platter. This is definitely manic. Yeah. She thinks she owns. Yeah, see, it's kind of like that. It's kind of like saying she owns Visions of Glory, right? Now, Visions of Glory is a book by Tom Harrison, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. I think it's that one's Tom Harrison. Yeah. And you can't say you own somebody else's book. But there would be thoughts in the book that you could repeat without Tom Harrison being able to say, hey, that's my thought, because they're just like very general thoughts. But if there are theories in there that you completely spout off as being your own, and they're formulated theories, then he would have some ownership over those.
Yeah.
Me. Sometime in June or July 27, I stumbled across a belief system that sounded like reincarnation. Okay, so this is quoted. This is a quote from somewhere. Smith said, it's Smith. Eric Smith was a lifelong LDS member seeking deeper meaning when he began researching outside the church-endorsed sources. So is she saying that this Smith person, Eric Smith, was like interviewed on their channel or something? Is that what this is all about? Our podcast. Hang on. Is this what she's getting at? So this person's quoted Eric Smith. And flat out she goes, me. What is that all about? She's quoting Smith.
Really weird.
How is it me? And I don't believe for a second that Lori Hellis would not cite Hidden True Crime if she was quoting someone who
she already did once.
Yes, yeah. Was quoting someone who was speaking on their podcast. She would. She did once, exactly. Yeah. Is she perhaps truly this stupid? Yeah, exactly. And good point, Saban. I don't think citation is a perfect science, but Lauren never even tries to attempt to cite her sources. She claims to be a journalist. Yeah, exactly. Tries to be a journalist. This is so weird. Eric Smith. Thank you, Karen Erickson. Eric Smith was Mr. Ed's, can't think of her name, sidekick. Mr. Ed's? I've heard of this person. Sorry if I'm not up with all these people. Yes, the quote was from an interview LM did, and the book cites HTC. Thank you. Thank you, Lori. Of course you did. Of course you did. So she just didn't check it. She's just too busy writing me all over everything.
Well, in her defense, she didn't have a lot of time to read the book.
No, she didn't. She just was like in a mania, scrolling all over everything and writing to the publisher and telling everybody in her group chat, and also offering the manuscript to whoever would bloody well like it.
Well, there is that.
Yeah. Mr. Ed the horse. Our podcast. My novels are filled with many trials and triumphs that will occur among the saints in the coming years. The most common question I receive is, what parts of your books are based on what you've seen in vision, and what parts did you make up? That's funny that we're talking about books. Okay, yeah, apparently that's from their podcast. And there is a citation there, number 6. So Laurie has cited somebody, just not our podcast. Dali, send me your manuscript, Hella. Please explain this. You didn't send Two Birds on a Wire, Mark Jensen's
No.
manuscript. You better not. That's not mine. That's not mine. She writes like BTK. I thought it was the Son of Sam. The Son of Sam lettuce. She could have at least chosen a pretty color. Again, podcast. Chad claimed he had visions during his mission. He said, my companion was talking with the other family members. So I told Raphael I had visions too, but I don't dare tell anyone. Okay. I think I'm starting to get this. They've reported on these sorts of things on their podcasts.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean that they own it forever. I get it. I think I get it. They've reported on this stuff. That doesn't mean anything. Goodness me. These are screenshots, and she is digital drawing in her phone, it seems to me. I think so too. And that does explain the handwriting, I think, because it's kind of hard to write on your phone.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's a tablet, I don't know. But still, it's hilarious. Janice just sent me a reference to what Mr. Ed is. Hang on. Oh, it's funny actually. I'm gonna show you guys. Hang on, to bring it up into a new screen.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so that's Julie Rowe, right? So people think that she's like a horse. Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay. That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. Thank you, Janice. I love when Janice contributes. She's always such a good contributor. I love the Janice videos. Okay. Alice and Tim Gilbert, who have been Tammy's close friends, to pledge their... this is the Braxton thing. See, I think that she wrote Braxton earlier. I think that was Braxton. Who have been Tammy's close friends, to pledge their farm as security for Laurie's bail. Laurie and Chad called her cousin Braxton Southwick. Me! Yeah, Janice has skills. Janice needs her own channel. She really does. Like, this woman, her skills are just nuts. Julie Rowe and Eric Smith was in the same corner. They used to do a podcast. I'm just here for the ride. Fair enough. Yeah. So did she discover this whole thing about Braxton? Is that why she's claiming it?
Or she thinks she did.
She thinks. Yeah. With me! Oh, this one's quite funny. Right. So, Media and Dateline's Keith Morrison repeated it in his signature growl during a segment about the case.
Rawr.
Yeah, rawr. Chad's text thread confirmed significant parts of their story. Is she saying that it was with me, as in the segment was with me, or the text thread seal themselves to one another in the temple? I don't know which part was with me. Dateline's Keith Morrison repeated it with his signature growl and segment with me. Was she on the Dateline segment? Help us out, chat.
Possibly.
Yeah. It was discussed on a live. Help, help, help. I really want to know if she was on that Dateline segment with Keith Morrison. And she really wishes that she was mentioned here. Yes? Really? Okay. All right. So she was on Dateline. Right. Okay. So let's get this straight. She wishes, or she thinks, that Lori Hellis should have mentioned that Lauren was on that episode too. For real. How do you work into that sentence that Lauren Matthias was in that episode too? And Dateline's Keith Morrison, who also was interviewing Lauren Matthias from Hidden True Crime, repeated it in his signature growl during a segment about the case. Is that what you wanted her to say, Lauren? Really? Fucking really? You silly bitch. Wow. Oh, she should have been cited as a source because she was on the same TV show. No, I think she really wanted to be mentioned in that sentence with Keith Morrison. I think she wanted her name up there. That's what I think. Wow. With me! This is so funny. She what? Is that a joke or is that real? Does she have t-shirts made to prove it? Please tell me. Please tell me she had t-shirts made to prove it.
And where I can get one.
I was on Dateline. Wow. Yeah, don't forget to press like. Don't forget to press like. We're having so much fun. Oh, speaking of echoes of narcissists. True story. Are you kidding me? She did? No. She owns Dateline now. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh. Hey, Jolene. We love Jolene. She did a live after it aired wearing the Keith Morrison. What? The Keith Morrison t-shirt? Are you freaking kidding me? We need this. We need this. Janice, you have a new assignment. Whoa. Pretty sure Keith Morrison is saying Laura Matthias who. Well, I mean, he's getting quite old too. But sure, I'm sure he doesn't remember her. This is ridiculous. Are you serious? Yeah. Echoes of narcissist. It's my word. I feel like the word narcissist is kind of thrown around a bit, and so I've always made fun of the word narcissist. Narcissist. You'll go. Yeah, I know you have it. I know you do, Janice. Bring it on.
Jolene saw it.
Jolene's seen it too.
That is great.
Her merch is the worst. Her merch is just. It's mortifying. Oh, she's got it!
Oh, wow.
She's so fast. Oh, no. Janice has got a photo with Keith Morrison because Keith knows her.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, Janice with the
Oh,
receipts.
nice.
Janice with the receipt. Yeah, Keith knows. I'm not surprised Keith knows you, Janice.
What a silver fox.
Oh, he is a silver fox. Look at him. Look at him. And where are the children? So that was that back when you were involved in the search party, Janice? Because Janice, by the way, if you didn't know, she was out there. She was out there putting up signs, flyers. She was in the search party for the kids.
Oh, yeah, you're right. That's right.
Yeah, she was right out there. She was doing the work. And she is a pretty lady. Yeah. He is kind of foxy. Those ballet flats make her move like Flash. Yes, she does. She was right out there, and respect to this lady. And considering Lauren has given this woman so much shade, and she has no right, she did the work. Janice is a hottie. Yeah. You love his voice? I was going to say, I love Janice's voice. She wrote the cease and desist. Oh, I'm sorry.
She's got a point.
You subscribed to say that because we're subscribers only today.
Damn straight.
Wow.
Please don't unsubscribe. We could use your support.
We could, yeah, because we just want, the clicks and the views and all that, and we're quite jealous of her. Yeah, that's fine. We're really sorry your feelings are hurt. Anyway, this is why Lauren feels threatened and jealous of Janice. Anyway, let's move on. Echoes of Narcissus. Yeah, for some reason she believes that is her property.
Grayson? Oh, Lori's book.
Yeah, she tried to put a woman in jail for nothing.
Well,
Nothing.
in her defense, Christina did hurt her feelings.
Well, there was that. It's kind of bad. Righto. So, Lori Hellis emails Lauren. I think this was May 9th, although I reserve the right to be corrected on this in future. Lori Hellis is in chat. If you want to correct me on this, go for your life, because it may have been a bit later. Yeah. Do you want to read
it? Dr. John and Miss Lauren Matthias, please refrain from involving yourself in ma business. Your unsolicited contact with my publisher is unwelcome. Just like John's touch in the nighttime, and could be interpreted as an attempt to interfere with a business relationship. Any further action of a similar nature could provoke legal action.
See, that's like a non-cease and desist. I love it. And that's badass. I love it. I love it. I love it.
What are you talking about? I'm Team Lauren. Have we not established that already?
He's been so nice.
I'm a gem.
He is a gem, and he got banned for nothing. You should have seen how sad he was.
We have a gem here. Okay, can you stick up for me in the chat? Can you ask Grayson to unban me, please? Because I just said hello to her and she banned me for some reason.
All he did was say hello.
All I said was hello. And
that's
here, proof we're friends.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
So I don't know what you mean by slot.
And he was even called creepy.
I know.
Not once, twice. He was called a creepy man.
It was very. It hurt my fifis.
Oh, he was upset. You guys all saw it.
I almost sent a cease and desist to that person.
Anyway. Now, this was months later, right? I find this really interesting. So Lauren is letting Mr. Breakfast know that Hellis is accusing Lauren of distributing her book. So kind of out of nowhere, right? Okay. Let it rip.
I have to tell you this. Lori Hellis is allegedly accusing us of distributing her book. I mean, all I did was distribute it. I can only guess that her pre-sale book sales are so low that she is using us as a scapegoat once again for her misfortunes. Her publisher wrote us. I said nothing negative or personal about Hellis in my email. I simply told the truth. How threatened she is also shows she knows she is guilty, in my opinion. She is so afraid. Yeah. She really strikes me as the kind to be afraid.
Yeah, she's so
If
afraid.
she had very timid. If she had a good relationship with Jessica, and didn't take others' work, she wouldn't be so worried.
Hey Quinn, someone mentioned her Patreon earlier. Can we talk about that? What in particular? We can. But yeah, tell me what in particular is bothering you about the Patreon.
Oh yeah.
What's that?
Someone mentioned she offered Hellis's manuscript on the Patreon, but they didn't have a screenshot of it. So,
oh my God. Really? That is like
that would be over the line.
that is like legal action territory. Wow.
Although I don't know if the book was copywritten or copyrighted at that point.
It doesn't have to be. It's
I guess that
her
could
work.
be torturous interference.
That is.
I mean, it's insanely despicable.
Torturous interference.
I'm not-
indeed.
Torturous interference.
I'm not
Hell
saying
yes.
it's right. I'm just saying legally, I don't know if that would matter or not. But
It doesn't. You don't need to register a copyright or anything. It is your work. It's written. It's done. It's your work. It makes no difference. She did, but I don't have a copy of where she offered it. Maybe she thought better of it very quickly. Yeah. You'd need proof of it. That's all, Quinn. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's unprofessional at the bare
Yeah.
minimum.
Okay, so moving on.
LMAO. Exactly. I had to tell Blank. I can only imagine it's in her pay to publish fee, and her publisher must be exhausted with her. Her misfortunes are always someone else.
Okay.
Meets kettle. Somehow I got her kicked out of court too. And our YouTube start time was for nefarious reasons.
Oh God. Well, if you guys watched our interview with Lori Hellis, she explained all of this, and yeah, Lauren did get her kicked out of court. Yes, and there was some ridiculousness over the start times of streams. Sorry, I can't read that. What does it say?
I am sorry to inform you, but this actually is a form of stalking. You know, and that is what you all do not understand. With that being said, I'm leaving this unholy chat, and I will pray for each of you. Well, I will have thoughts and prayers, Mima. And I also hope if you do decide to leave, just don't unsubscribe, please. That's all I ask.
You can also become a member. There's a link at
Yes.
the top of chat, and there's a little join button down the bottom. We have 3 membership tiers.
Yep.
Tell your friends.
You can even join the highest one because, you won't get anything special for it, but
No,
you don't with Lauren
no.
either. So
You'll get a big thank you. Bye now. I'll pray
I
for
am
you
thinking of
too.
starting a cult if you're interested.
Yeah, send all the others to subscribe too.
Yeah.
Wow.
And make sure you tell Gray Bay about banning me unfairly.
Yeah. Please, can you go tell Grey Bay, please, because he's really upset.
I am.
He wants to go back and chat.
I even tried
He
to
didn't do
super chat her.
anything. He tried to super chat. It was only $2, but I mean, you could do a
Oh.
bit better, you cheap ass.
Well, I just wanted to see if I was banned first. I would have given more.
You would have given more.
I'd be making it rain over there with singles.
Yeah. Look, I mean, I would, but I have a feeling that the $25 subscription isn't going to get me into like the secret diamond chats. So I think I might be wasting my money. It might have been maybe it was Lauren that banned him. Maybe it wasn't Grey Bay. Maybe Grey Bay actually, hang on, was it Grayson? Maybe Grey Bay is still on your side. Maybe Grayson is like happy to flirt with you. Have you thought about this?
So you're saying there's a chance?
I'm saying there might be a chance. It's Lauren that's coming between you.
Lauren's jelly.
Kelly! And not of the clicks and views, obviously, because, I mean, come on. Because she doesn't want you to take her Grey Bay away.
My precious.
My precious. Okay, can we keep going?
Yeah, knock yourself out.
Sure. Oh, this is going to open a can of worms.
She even blamed moi for her comments made about Kay. Stand by. ... I can't imagine the attorney she is if evidence isn't her jam.
Oh, God.
Sounds
Oh,
like
wow.
someone's jelly.
Oh, jelly.
See what I did there?
Uh-huh.
Jam, jelly.
Damn jelly. Yeah, I get it. All right. So this. Now, I'm going to preface this by saying I've heard this quote before, but out of context from Lori Hellis. I've heard people say that Lori Hellis said this thing, but I've never seen the whole quote. Now I have. I'll read it out. So this is, I don't know where it was posted. It looks a bit like Twitter. No, it might be Facebook. So she's saying here, I have always treated Kay and Larry with respect. I don't care about their opinion about a caring, community-minded couple, about what a caring, community-minded couple does with their own $350,000. The families are not entitled to veto power or even consultation. If they wanted that, they could have purchased the property themselves. I know the YouTube channels in question. One in particular has done anything she can to undermine me, including some very underhanded actions that I have not made public. I don't stoop to her level. Right. So I've heard this first and second sentence repeated. I have no, not the first one. I've heard I don't care about Kay and Larry's opinion. I've heard people repeat that. Why did Lori Hellis say I don't care about Kay and Larry's opinion? I've heard that said around the place without the rest. Now, I don't pretend to understand the whole context, as in, I think it's to do with the sale of their house.
Property, yeah.
The
Chad's
house.
property, I
Oh,
believe.
Chad's property. Sorry, yes, Chad's property. and I have nothing much more to say about it, but except that I find it interesting to read the whole thing, considering that I've really only ever heard the "I don't care about their opinion"
Yeah.
repeated. But here is Lauren putting it into a message to Mr. Breakfast and then going,
Somehow she even blamed me for the thing she said about
the
Kay.
mean things.
Mean thing she said about Kay. Like, WTF?
Yeah. So she's talking about mean things that Lori said about Kay. Yeah. Pot me kettle. Yeah. So I would like to know what chat thinks about this. Because, I mean, this is all pre me, and I'm a little bit out of the loop with all this stuff. Fun fact, Lauren told people I bought Chad's property. Where is your outrage over what Lauren did to Kresha, Kay, and Larry? Oh, yeah, to me meow, yeah. So I think this could have been worded better. If that's what you're asking, sis. Yeah. I think that I don't care about their opinion. That bit of wording there
Yeah.
isn't
It was
the
very
kindest.
easy to be taken out of context as well.
Very, yeah. But also I'm iffy about the whole storyline. So
Yeah.
I'm probably not the best person to comment on this. Me more fell asleep. Yeah. Point of clarification, where do we sign up for Ilya's cult? Ilya is another name for this guy, by the way. And where is your cult?
It's still a work in progress. I gotta, get all the rules and everything figured out still. So stay tuned.
Yes, the rules. Anyway, if anyone has anything more to add to that,
Yeah.
please do. I just
I am looking to get a gourd for it though. The talking gourd.
a gourd.
Yeah.
What the hell's a gourd?
It's a thing you hold.
You hold a gourd.
Mhm.
What is a gourd? I was like, what the hell? You didn't explain.
It's a fruit.
Oh, there's a video. Okay, so what? Okay, so I thought this was just this message. So maybe there's more to it than this. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. All right. Maybe I'm looking at it as being just this, and there's more. All right. But somehow she even blamed me for the mean thing she says about Kay. Yes. Fun fact: Janice is even kinder than she is smoking hot. Oh, I know. Yeah. There is Lori. Since I don't take down my episodes, there is still an episode about the purchase of the property on my channel. Well, there you go. And we did talk about it a little bit on our interview as well, which is in the description too. And you're a mod now, or you have a wrench. You don't have to do any modding. But if you would like to link to that, you're very welcome to, Lori. So go for your life. That would be fine. So no problem whatsoever. So yeah, if people have more questions about that, go for your life. I think that it's rich of Lauren to talk about saying mean things about any victims, because she has been very much outed for that. But I don't know any of the context around this, and I don't pretend to. But all I've ever seen of Lori has been very respectful. But I see how something like this can be like taken out of context. Maybe this could have been worded a little bit better. But hey, we all say things at times, or write things at times that can be twisted, I guess, or we can say things or write things at times and press the button and then go, maybe that could have been a bit better. I've done it lots of times, and I'll admit to it. Happens. Then Lauren says,
Hold on. Well, knowing about her having to go back to work, no wonder she is mad. I personally thought she was fine with or without the book. She always implied she was blessed and had her husband's military retirement. Oof. Now that it's apparent she was pinning her retirement on being an author, wowza. Yeah, she's not Becky Hill, sweetie. Once again, though, no one to blame but herself. Her self-implosion is actually painful to watch.
her self-implosion. Oh, Freddie foreshadowing here. Oh my God. I took that from you, Freddie foreshadowing.
I forget where I got it from. But
It's very good. Very good. Yeah, I was pissed about how people were treating the people who bought the property. Lauren and Trisha snipped that comment and ran with it. Ah, interesting.
Trisha
Yeah.
did that? Oh,
Oh, Trisha. Trisha. Dear me. Yeah, look, I mean, I don't know how you feel about it now, Laurie. But and I don't want to speak for you, but yeah, me, I know. Sometimes I say things and I'll be like, I could have said it better. Because yeah, people will take things out of context. People will take a little thing that you've said and turn it into something much bigger. And they'll do it because they're vindictive towards you for some other reason, like Lauren or Trisha. Yeah. Okay. Lauren owns the right to foreshadowing. Yes. Yeah. Oh, you're not back? Oh,
I was about to go use the little girl's room. Hi, Mima. How are you?
hello. You know what, Mima? We like you. You can stick around.
Yeah,
You
you know,
don't
I
get-
think we're gonna mod you.
Shut up. We do. We like you. We think you should stick around. Come on, it's cool. Like, no problem. You've actually been really respectful.
Yeah, you have
You've been,
actually.
you've been really nice. So we like you. And apart from the whole calling us stalkers, like we're
Well.
fine. As long as you don't call the cops, like your mate Lauren did, then we're cool. You know, like we can be friends. Stick around.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's all good. It's all good. We can get along. And Laurie says, I'm sure I could have been more diplomatic, but it's out there and there's nothing I can do about it. Yep, exactly. Well, just saying that is enough, I think. Like it's enough for me. I usually, if I
Yeah.
say something that people are way taking out of context and way misinterpreting, I'll just be like, well, yeah. Well, I mean, this is what I meant by it. And I could have said it better. I own that. Done. Done. You
Yeah.
know, yeah. And that's what you said. You said I could have been more diplomatic, but it's out there. Done. Cool. People make mistakes. People do things. Yeah, exactly. When I say mistakes, I just mean you said some words.
In the moment, you wish, you phrased it differently and
Yeah. Doesn't mean that you were like
wanting to say like the message or what you meant by it was wrong, but
yeah. Laurie doesn't seem like a mean girl. She seems very sweet. Yeah. And she's a lawyer. Lawyers are very straight down the line with their messaging sometimes. All right. Anyway, this whole thing about the retirement, now that it's apparent she was pinning her retirement on being an author. Wowza. Once again, though, no one to blame but herself. Oh, God. It's really none of Lauren's business how she was going to manage financially. There you go. Yes, tone matters. Actually, Sisters Over the Moon, it's interesting you say that. Tone matters and context matters. And when something is written out, like just typed out and you're just reading it, or if you're just hearing a little clip of something, then it can be big time misinterpreted. But especially when you're just reading something, like, because you don't get the auditory cues, you don't get the body language, you don't get any of the inflections, so you miss out on a lot of those subtleties in communication. And I guess, like, we're all guilty of it. We all look at short clips of things. We all look at people's words, and we can be judgmental. I'm guilty of it. I'm sure all of us are. But it's just something to be aware of. So she is the only person in this case that has successfully gotten the judge, the prosecution, the defense, reporters, and victims angry at her. To throw Kay under the bus, even if on accident. When did you? Okay. Even if on accident, this bit was missing. Personally thought she was fine with or without the book. She always implied she was blessed and had her husband's military retirement. Now that it's apparent she was pinning her retirement on being an author, wowza. Okay, we've already seen this bit. I missed that bit. Accident. And then double down on it as she is attempting to release her book is painful. Sorry about that. I had so many messages. I had mixed them up. Throw Kay under the bus, even if on accident, and then double down on it as she is attempting to release her book is painful. Gee, she really, really, really hated you, Lori. And so much time has passed. Like, this is September 2024. Like, this all started late 2022? September 2024. She's still so mad. She hated Lori, but she hated me the most. Yeah. What is Dali's avatar? The Dalai Lama? No, he's my ex-executive producer, ex-contractor. And he's stolen his avatar from Stacey over some web sleuths. So he could be sued anytime now. Anytime. Y'all stop bullying Meow Meow. Bless her heart. Oh, where's Meow Meow? Is she okay? I mean that sincerely. We like Meow Meow. I did not bully Dali. He was being sly with his comment toward me. Oh, he can be cute and sly. It's all right. It's all right. Who said sly in 2026? It's all right. Just don't call us stalkers. That's all. This 100%. She can't see herself as the problem ever. All her misfortunes are my fault. I'm her scapegoat. She even claimed at one point I was behind getting her kicked out of court. Oh, Lauren. Lauren, dear, you were behind it. Hellis, Judge Boyce kicked me out too. It isn't me. I only was able to go back in because I was respectful and apologetic. Did she? Did she get kicked out too? I think you like being called sly, Dali. I think you like that. The 1940s spy lingo? I think you like it. Can I ask Lori in chat? Lori, did Lauren get kicked out too? And Janice, did Lauren get kicked out too? Did she get a boyfriend to let her back in? Or to talk the judge into letting her back in? What happened? This is interesting. She protests too much. I know the story of Lori Hellis getting kicked out of the courtroom. She spoke about it in detail in her interview on this channel. and she went into the judge and spoke to him about it. There was even a situation where the bailiff actually took her phone and looked for photos on her phone. Lori Hellis said that she can't read her phone very well. In her own words, she said, "I'm old. I need to put my phone up like that so I can read it." There's obviously no photos allowed to be taken in the courtroom. The bailiffs thought that she was taking photos. She was not. She was reading her phone. They took her phone away, and they checked her phone. There were no photos on there, but that was not enough. There was somebody who was connected to Lauren who was talking to the judge, and there was discussions had. Discussions were had, and you can listen to Lori actually tell the entire story. There's a video in the comments, and it's all time-stamped out. You can go to the exact part of it, and you can listen to Lori tell what happened in detail, and it's disgusting. It is disgusting. So, yeah. Yeah, I don't know why Lauren was allowed back in. I didn't even know she got kicked out. But Lori Hellis did get kicked out. Oh, she's quoting Lori Hellis now. Dear Lauren and John, it has come to our attention that people have been receiving a pre-press galley proof of Lori Hellis's Children of Darkness and Light from your email address, distributing the galley link. What? Pre-press galley proof of Lori Hellis's Children of Darkness and Light from your email address, distributing the galley link, which is now no longer active. It is a violation of copyright and piracy. These digital galley proofs are intended for media use only and are never for outside distribution. That's the cease and desist from my publisher. I love it that you say cease and desist. Look what you have done, Janice. Look what you have done. You have a lawyer saying cease and desist. Dude, look at this belly. Look. We got Lori Hellis saying cease and desist. How great is this? I told Janice, when you played me that audio and you weren't sure about releasing it, and we were all laughing at you saying cease and desist over again, and I was like, you have to release it. You must. This is going to be a meme. This is going to be the best meme ever. You're like, well, people think I can't pronounce it. And I'm like, who cares? It's so great. The cease and desist. It must be released. Release the cease and desist. Aren't you so glad? Hey? Yeah, I'm deceased. It's adorable. It had to be released. Oh dear. Yeah, I think she was a little bit shy about it, but also no one wants to stalk that ugly bitch. That was the best part too. Greatest soundbite. It will forever be the cease and desist. Hey, ATS.
Hey.
Oh, okay. All right. So this is the cease and desist. As per Lori Hellis. Oh, yeah. That's right. When I saw it, I put a little skull on it. This is a cease and desist letter, and any further distribution of this unauthorized copy of the book will invite legal action. CC to our counsel. Oh my god. It couldn't be better. See, I know she has that soundbite on speed dial. It's so great. What's funny is like, if we ever have, I haven't had any other lawyers on for a while, but if we ever have another lawyer on and we start talking about cease and desist, I have to like explain the whole thing from the beginning. Why do you keep calling it a cease and desist? We are gonna have our other lawyer friends on during Richards.
Yes.
I don't know if there'll be any ceases and desists to talk about then.
Never know.
But we'll have to, because we just do. Right. Yeah, how many years do you have to explain it? It is so worth it though. The council in the tree. There's too much lore to this. Oh God, she keeps going. Can you want to talk?
Knowing what we know, in her mind, I can only imagine that the only possible way Hellis can see her. Sorry.
Why is she still talking?
The way Hellis can see her masterpiece not getting pre-sales is because I'm handing out this work of literature out like candy. So everybody is getting her masterpiece for free. I mean, you are. It's the only possible way. It's very offensive she'd accuse me of releasing her masterpiece, even though I am.
It's very offensive. I'm feeling uncomfortable.
No. Saying cease and desist is actually a form of veiled threat because deceased means not alive. The more you know. You people do not understand the power of words. I'm actually leaving now because it has gone too far.
Oh, are you feeling threatened? We're sorry that you feel threatened by words. We should all feel really ashamed of ourselves because, we're threatening me more.
Can you say head on a platter?
We'll burn that shit down. Dear me. Mimo, we're going to pray for you.
Bless
really?
your heart.
Really, we're going to pray for you.
None of these are threats. We aren't advocating for violence.
No. Also, Mimo, like these are just emojis. Please don't be threatened by them. Like the eyeballs aren't going to come and hurt you. Yeah. Well, they might, but
maybe
only if you let them. That's at least $75,000 damage to me more. Yeah.
Oh, poor thing.
Oh, it's just I feel so bad that she's hurting right now. She wants to enjoy her dinner. Her dinner. Yeah, I know. We got to let people enjoy a dinner.
Leave me alone.
No, leave me alone. Jeez.
Hey, David. Thanks for the raid.
David! Hey, David, actually, we have a legal question for you. So, where is it? What did Mimo say? Let's get her message back on.
I told you to mod her, and then we could easily find her chats.
Oh, sorry, right. She said, saying cease and desist is actually a form of veiled threat. Oh, he's here. Whoa, okay. Hello.
You caught me before I exited the treehouse. What's your legal question?
Oh, hello. Hi. Okay, so this Meemaw person in chat is accusing us of stalking and saying saying cease and desist is actually a form of veiled threat because deceased means not alive. You people do not understand the power of words, and I'm actually leaving now because it's gone too far. Right. And earlier, hang on, I'll see. Can we get
All
her chat
right.
earlier? Said earlier beforehand that we are
That's how people get murdered.
stalking. That's how people get murdered. Right?
All right. So what should is saying cease and decease?
Cease and desist. Yeah, because we've been saying cease and desist a lot because
Well,
it's funny.
I mean, did you explain to this woman where that came from?
I think she knows, but no, but do we have to?
No. I just no. It's obviously it's a little inside joke. It's
Yeah.
you know, and unfortunately for that woman, she's never been a part of an inside joke before, and she doesn't get the concept. Don't worry, one day it'll happen to you. One day you'll get that blessing.
Yes. In the old
Yes.
folks' home.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I can't bring up her previous chats. Hang on,
I-
where are they?
Yeah, I can't find it.
Earlier she said that what we're doing is a form of stalking. Because we're bullying Laura Matthias.
Hmm.
Well, interesting enough, I just read through a complaint last weekend
Yep.
alleging the same thing against a YouTuber
Okay.
and the Laura Owens petition.
Okay.
Where she alleged that because they were talking bad about me on the interwebs and reviewing my documents, that's a form of stalking. Now, the judge basically just glossed over all of that, and it's nonsense. But yeah, it's not stalking.
Here we go. Here we go. Just a minute.
I will not be unsubscribing, for I am keeping an eye on you.
Now that sounds like a threat.
As well as notes, so that this is all documented. Now, good day, sir.
Good day, sir. Here's the other one. Here's the other one, David. I am sorry to inform you, but this is actually a form of stalking, you know, and that is what you all do not understand. With that being said, I am leaving this unholy chat, and I'll pray for each of you.
Sorry, was there a legal question, or are we just laughing at a demented woman?
I guess.
Are we stalking?
Are we stalking?
Well, in order for there to be stalking, you'd have to actually be following somebody. So probably not. If we want to talk about legal harassment, then it's my understanding that it would have to be directed at the person, and have to actually be directed at them and cause a reasonable person fear, harm, or fear, or to feel harassed, to feel I think it's harassed and harm or something like that. And then also the person themselves would have to feel harm and harass.
Reasonable person is the key in that sentence.
Yeah, reasonable person. Yeah.
So not Lori's
Yeah.
definition.
Yeah, no, it definitely is not. But it also has to be directed at the person, right? So you can talk about a person without directing the communication at them. Interesting. We just read Dave Gingras is trying to argue his way out of that by citing some like domestic cases. And we're like, but there's no domestic relationship here. Like, so the case that he was citing out of Arizona was about a domestic partnership, and the guy kept posting online about his ex-girlfriend. And the court said in that case, by the way, it's an unpublished case with no precedent, that would be considered continued harassment, even though it wasn't directed at her. It was about her because it was online and because of the nature of the relationship. This is a public figure and a matter of public concern. So that's where the difference is. It's not like there's a relationship here that's pre-existing. It's still, it has to be directed at her. And then you still have the First Amendment protections because it's a matter of public concern. And
do I get people are questioning if I get the First Amendment protection because I live in a country that doesn't exist.
Well, if she's going to sue you in the U.S., then U.S. law applies.
Thank you.
Yeah. I mean, she could try to sue you in Australia, and then I don't know.
I mean, she could go Billy Mitchell on your ass, but
Yeah, I know. That's what I was thinking.
yeah.
Because I understand that the laws. I mean, if she really wants to go to Australia to try to sue you,
But
I have no
didn't
idea
think-
what the laws are there.
well, I've got no free speech.
No.
No.
Yeah, it happens.
Yeah, 0.
You should move to a better country.
I know.
Well, I mean, but here's the thing, though. If I go to your country, then I can be sued all over the place.
True.
Yeah, but you get the First Amendment protection.
Yeah, I guess. But good luck coming over here and serving me.
I know, right? Yeah, that's
I
the
know,
thing.
right? Yeah.
Billy Mitchell.
Anyway,
Yeah.
so the damn pesky Constitution. Exactly. Hey, do you know Jolene? You need to
Mm.
watch Jolene. Jolene's
I
amazing.
do.
Yeah, she's hilarious.
Send me
I'll
a
send you her
link.
channel.
Put a link in the chat. I'll go check it out.
Absolutely. A link for David as well, guys.
actually-
David is an amazing lawyer and does
Oh,
well. I don't know. If
he's
an
a lawyer.
amazing lawyer.
Yeah, I'm a lawyer,
Um,
not an amazing one. I'm just a lawyer.
He's just a
Um,
lawyer,
Where's
but he does
Jolene's-
really good commentary. Jolene is a comedian.
Yeah.
And she does a lot of this content and other things. And David has been a great friend of ours ever since we started streaming. And yeah, just pops on to give legal advice whenever we go, hey, what the hell is this?
Well,
And he saw that someone was calling us stalkers.
it's exactly. I came out of the perfect case or the perfect stream just to like dive right in and talk about the same stuff from the same jurisdiction. This is perfect. It's Arizona, right?
This is Utah.
Oh, well, then disregard everything I said because I was citing Arizona law.
Close enough.
Doesn't
Laura,
matter. All
I
right.
can't keep track of those weird Western countries.
I know,
States,
right?
Rather. It's
Do you wanna hang out while we read? Is or not?
No, I'm gonna go. I gotta go.
All right.
I just saw you guys in chat, and then you said you had a legal question, so I figured I'd hop over.
Yeah, he's usually trolling in the chat, but he is
He's
actually technically real.
Yeah,
See how different he is when he's on stream? Like
I know.
usually he's like,
I'm never in chat. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
oh,
It's never
Yeah.
me in chat.
okay.
You just think it is. All right, see you guys.
All right,
Right,
see you soon.
bye.
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 Thanks.
Okay, do you want to read this one again? Because this
Yeah.
is so ridiculous.
We sent it to only you. I was in court and I recall sending it to you to fact check, and I wanted to show you. And then to our attorney. I never even sent it to blank or blank. Not that I wouldn't send it to them. I just didn't.
Oh my god, we sent it to only you. Did you guys remember her dropping it into a group chat?
Thank you, David.
What's David's channel? Oh,
Don't
we
pull it
can-
up.
Sorry?
Don't pull his chat up.
I won't put that. Oh, God.
Okay.
He's supposed to be respectable. And I can't
Yeah,
even pull
well.
his chats up. There we go.
Yeah, he
Thank
posted his
you.
dumb
There
channel.
we go. There we go. Making law simple. Yep.
Thank you, David.
All right, there's more. She just
We
keeps
rece-
talking.
We received it from multiple media sources. I'll bet you did, Lauren. Heather Daybell even asked to see where she was in it. And I only sent her some screenshots, not the book. I think it's mostly talk. I think they know they have no legal standing, and they clearly have zero evidence since it's not true.
It's not true.
Which means Hellis is making crap up.
Oh.
And I haven't done anything with her book since May 10th when I shredded it.
I haven't done anything with her book since May 10th, everybody. I've done nothing. I have
I
nothing.
haven't done anything, and I will stand by that forever.
My God.
Poor things.
You still with us, Dolly?
Yeah, I'm gonna need to go in a little bit, but
Yeah.
Oh, is this something new?
Yeah, we're on another one. She's keeping talking.
Oh, damn, woman. We haven't sent it to anyone since May 10th and only sent it to you and our attorney. God, she's still going.
Uh-huh.
Implies we are actively distributing free copies of a book to a bunch of people without evidence. So I can only assume this imaginary idea comes from Hellis. Also, forgive the text. I'll try. I'm not on Messenger as much, and not being on Messenger as much has been good for my family.
Okay. I wonder what that's all about. This is September 2024. This is just in the lead up to the Allen trial. Yeah, lots of things going on in her life around then. I wonder why she's not on Messenger as much. Interesting. Why would she send someone else's book to her attorney? Good question, Online Red. Online Red is always there with the good questions.
Well, I guess if she's claiming it was plagiarized, then she'd want to send it to her attorney to show him to see if there would be any legal actions that would be required.
Because she stuffed up.
I mean, because she's an idiot and thinks she has a case. She doesn't. But that would be, I suppose, the normal course of action would be to send it to your attorney. Okay.
Yes.
But to send it to everybody else, no. You're
I'm
releasing
not-
it.
Not on Messenger as much these days. Yes, why is it causing issues with her family? Interesting. Or to
Yeah.
her fact checker. And I thought the whole thing about I haven't sent it to anyone since May 10th was very interesting. So, okay, if you're telling the truth, somewhere between May 7th and May 10th, you were sending it to everybody. Here you go. Would you like one? Would you like one? A manuscript for you, and you, and you, and you, and you. She shouldn't even have the book.
Very good with words.
Mm-hmm. Oh dear, the cope is real.
Publishing of a book with these concerns lingering, and now that Hellis has asked us to cease contact with her publisher, we have to involve an attorney. Oh boy. Oh, so you can understand what it's like to have to involve attorneys,
That sucks.
or
Hey?
cease and deceases.
Yeah.
Golly, Lauren, it's a hassle, huh?
It is, especially if you have to pay them and they're not your
I
brother.
know. She did this, not us. I just thought you would think this was wild. I was like, I have to tell.
Eaton sent it to her. Yeah, Justin Lum was in the line with them both, but yeah, it was Nate. It was Nate that got duped. Yeah. She did this, not us. Okay, so now we're going to take a trip back in time to see this was not the first time Lauren decided Lori Hellis stole her ideas, allegedly. Guys, there's another book. Another book. Oops. What happened? Yeah.
Also, keep an eye out. I'll be doing another HTC lawyer Rico stream coming up this week.
Yay. Memories. Back in time to December 18, 2022. So let's just remember that the beef kind of started with around when Lori Hellis left Hidden True Crime as a attorney contributor, and she said she was going to start her own channel, and then there was this overlap of scheduling, and Lauren said that she was going to support Lori's channel, and Lori said, well, I'm gonna do my streams at this time, which is like an hour before yours, and no overlap and stuff like that. But then Lauren just started streaming at exactly the same time as Lori, and this just continued to happen. And then one day on December 18th, she said, okay, good friends of the good Lori, I need to vent. This is your trigger warning if you want to avoid drama, etc. And Lori posts about that, about the scheduling conflicts, and the post received 267 likes and 279 comments, and people are overwhelmingly supportive of Lori's predicament as she describes her attempts to stay clear of HTC's ever-moving time slots. Right, so that happens. That's in December of 2022. And then all the way forward in April 2023, Lauren is bitching about
quilting.
yeah, the pizza quilting bitch show. So there's clearly some sort of vitriol going on, but from Lauren towards Lori. She doesn't want to support Lori's effort to have her own channel. And in the private chat, she's saying, I'll title my public post, what the fuck? Why do we go live at the same time as the Pizza Quilting Bitch show? That's in April. Now, the reason I bring those two things up is because sometime between then, other stuff happened. So between these 2 days, a bunch of stuff happened, including someone getting Lori Hellis thrown out of the Lori Daybell trial. Yeah, Laura wishes she could quilt. Yeah. And now Lori Hellis had authored a book. I'm not saying that the book was published then, but Lori Hellis had authored a book, The No Nonsense Guide to Divorce. Now, March 27, 2023, Lauren in a group chat. Lauren is telling a Facebook group chat that Hellis was using her ideas in her divorce book. That also happened in between those 2 days, right? So there's this major antagonism from Lauren towards Lori. It's just fired up. She hates her. Like, she hates her so much that she's talking about this in group chats. She's going, nope, I'm not done. Copyright 2022. And then she gets this part out. Do you need to go, darling?
Yeah, I probably should. But
You're
I'll be in
getting
chat.
sleepy. That's cool. That's
Yeah.
cool. No problem.
Right. Junior just told me it was bedtime.
He said, meow, 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 sleepy.
All right. I'll see you guys later.
See you soon. Okay, bye. Yep. All right. So she goes, she's gone and got this part out, and she's circled tough love and shower. Make me understand she is really here. She is by my side. She's giving me some tough love. What did you expect, Lauren? Really? Get up, get going. You are strong. I am here. You know that. So go shed a few more tears in the shower, then go get to work and maybe get a manicure. I am here. Thank you, Ruth Ann. I love you. I miss you. Right. So that is clearly from her book, because she's got that book called Surviving Emotional Abuse. Right. And then Lauren in the same group chat telling the Facebook group chat that these parts of the description on Amazon's product page for the book were somehow her ideas. From my book, it says. From my book. Let's look at that more closely. This is a close-up of the scribbles and highlights of what Lauren said were her ideas and content. So this is prior, this is like a long time prior to all that crap with her thinking that she owns the information in Lori Hellis's Children of Darkness and Light. Did I get the name right? Yeah. Yes, seriously. Seriously. Not me, the other Ruth Ann. Yes, Ruth Ann. I am just so weirded out by this. Again, she's highlighted it and she's gone and taken pieces of it. Let's look at this. Divorce is complicated, but Family and criminal defense attorney Hellis aims to make things manageable from both a legal and self-help perspective. The no-nonsense of the title is evident in her advice to cry in the shower and her rules for going through a divorce. Rule 1, whatever this shit is, it belongs to you. Don't make your shit your children's shit ever. Hey, that's actually really good advice. Amidst the tough love. Oh my God, she circled tough love. And she's highlighted, she's underlined cry in the shower. She thinks she owns those words. What the hell is going on here? Lauren, you psycho. So I'm quite speechless. I'll just keep reading it. Amidst the tough love is solid advice on managing the legal process, how to choose a lawyer, how child custody arrangements are built, choosing mediation before or instead of a trial. Hellis suggests therapy and covers a lot of non-legal aspects of divorce, handling social media and dating after divorce, for example. I don't even know why that could possibly be circled. She also covers worst-case scenarios as instances of abuse and addiction. Though geared primarily toward divorcing couples with children, the no-nonsense guide for divorce offers both practical and emotional advice. Why is that highlighted? Annoying for anyone dissolving a marriage. Lauren, you're a maniac. She is way more delulu than I realized. Right? This is out of control. The term tough love goes back to a book written by James Dobson decades ago. Oh, Lori, I am just, you see me right now. I can't even speak. This is so stupid. This is actually so stupid. What the hell is wrong with her? So this precedes all of the ridiculousness with your debut book. She was already starting to accuse you of this shit in group chats. And this is a group chat. This isn't just like with one person. This isn't just with Mr. Breakfast or something. This is in a group chat. People are seeing this stuff. What the hell is wrong with her? This would have been during the Lori trial, right? And the other one was during the Chad trial. Am I getting this right timeline-wise? I think so. Yes, talk about a smear campaign. Who falls for this shit? It makes me wonder what people in the chat were thinking. Oh, yes, and they're all enabling her. I wonder, like, that's interesting you say that, Lori, because I wonder if everybody in the chat's enabling her or if some people are just sitting back going, this chick's nuts. And, like, showing their husbands and stuff going, you see this shit? See this? This chick's nuts. And, like, screenshotting it and sending it to their friends and going, you believe this chick? You can't make this shit up. If only Lauren knew a good psychologist, right? Well, you're not supposed to get therapy from your husband, but you'd think like he would have some like good psychologist friends if he like ever went outside or did any real work, but he doesn't. So this blows my mind. Are you done yet, Lauren? Are you done yet? Are you done yet? Well, they were afraid of her. That happens somewhere. That happens sometimes, right? And this brings me to the point that there are like toxic people who have big followings. And there's like this herd mentality around their followers where they like everyone else thinks they're great. So why don't I think they're great? Why is nobody else seeing these signs that I'm seeing? And maybe it's me that's crazy. So therefore I'm not going to speak out because no one else was speaking out. And it takes a moment of them to implode publicly, like with the 9 Hour Live, for example. And then a few people start to call them out, and then a lot of people start to call them out, and then it's okay to say, I saw that too. But until that moment happens, everyone just sort of goes, yeah, everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. And if you do call them out before the big moment happens, then all of the blind supporters will be like, how dare you say something mean about them? They're wonderful. Lauren is wonderful. She's so kind. We are the hidden gems. You're not a real gem. Yeah. So it's very difficult if you are the first person to speak out or one of the first people to speak out because you're in a very, very small minority. Yeah. Good, you kick Sal off. Shut up. And then sometimes people don't see it till others see it as well. There is that. Okay, now guys, there's more. Don't go away because we have a response from Lori Hellis and it's badass. And Dolly, you left too quick because I'm going to read it. I get to read it. Lori wrote me an email in response. Here's what I think really pissed her off. In the first iteration of the manuscript, the one she stole, my acknowledgement included nods to several creators by name, including Gigi, Ali and Bob Motta, and Joel Waldman. I think it really pissed her off that I didn't single her out and fawn over her, maybe because she'd already shit all over me for everything she supposedly did for me. In the final version, I replaced the specific shout-outs with this. Thanks also to the many generous online creators for your encouragement. You've proven the tent is big enough for all of us. Since she only saw the early draft she stole, she would not know this. When you publish a real non-fiction book, not some self-published drivel, the final edits always include a check of all citations. I only cited Hidden True Crime as a source if I couldn't find the specific information elsewhere. If there was information in one of Lauren's videos, I always tried to find her original source because I didn't trust her reporting. Where she was the only source, such as her interview with Eric Smith, the citation reads, interview with Hidden True Crime podcast dated August 2021. Lauren claims that I used information from her interview with Heather Daybell. They didn't have an exclusive with Heather. Any information about her in my book came from a conversation I had directly with her. Frankly, Lauren and John thought their interview with Heather was such a big deal, but she really had very little to do with the story other than to provide background about Chad. Just because Lauren reported on something doesn't give her the exclusive right to it. Under that theory, anyone reporting on the Nancy Guthrie case, think Brian Enton on the ground in Tucson, would be plagiarizing her, right? One of the many things I find ludicrous is that she's big mad because she and Megan did a Mormon story series on the book Visions of Glory, which I also talked about in the book. That damn book was under Lori Bellow's thigh as she lay around in the pool in Hawaii. Remember that. It's clearly influenced her and Chad. Lauren seems to think that because she read and analyzed the book on YouTube, I somehow plagiarized her by doing the same in my book. Yet, how many episodes does she have where Dr. John reads from 20-year-old books while giving his analysis and talks about how it relates to a case? Apparently, she's also upset that I mentioned something that Keith Richards said in a Dateline episode, but didn't note that she was in that episode. Make it make sense. Right? As to her claim that I somehow lifted her stories from her horrible self-published book and used them in my divorce book, bitch, please. I practiced family and criminal law for nearly 30 years. I love the bitch, please. Lori! I represented hundreds of people in divorces and child custody cases. Most cases have a lot in common. I also represented hundreds in restraining order and stalking hearings. The last thing I needed was her story. My divorce book was nearly complete when I met Lauren. I didn't even know she'd written a book until after the divorce book was out on the shelf. Preach it! Wow. Looking over the notes she made on my manuscript says so much more about her than it does about me. The me written all over it is astonishing. As I've reflected on it, the parallels between Lauren and Lori Vallow become more evident. Ooh, ouch. I've always said that Lori and Chad were like a perfect storm. Their psychological pathologies mesh perfectly, feeding off one another. That seems true with the John, Lauren, Grayson triangle as well, with people like Trisha and Megan willingly enabling them. I'm sad that there are people in the world who believe her. The gems who remain aligned with her will believe what they want and continue to feed her insatiable ego. They will believe her when she says that I owe any success I had directly to her. I can only answer that I know the truth about her and about who I am. I regret that I was taken in by her narcissistic charm, but I don't regret that I was introduced to some great people in this community as a result. Wow. Lori Hellis. Lori Hellis. Yeah. Yeah, lady. We have got you, lady. We have got you. Yes, a teaching moment. Very well written. Very. That, yeah. Yeah, mate, we've got you. We got you, mate. We got you. You are so loved. Yeah, that is why Lori Hellis is my girl crush. Yep. Yep. You are so, so loved. We can't say how much we appreciate you. Actually, no, I'm not going to play that right now. I'm happy to just finish with that. We cannot say how much we appreciate you. You are a star in this community. You've earned so much respect, especially throughout all this. It's been really it must be really difficult for you to have had to listen to her rubbish, to have had have your words used against you, to have your book scrutinized by this woman and torn apart, claimed as being hers, stolen, really. You are someone who is so well known and respected and has worked so hard for so many years to gain a strong reputation in your field, and to have this woman come in and just tear you down. And you're a good person. As you say, you were taken in by her narcissistic charm, and lots of people were, and there's no reason to feel bad about that. So many people were. So many people were. You're great. And I'm really looking forward. I said this to you in an email earlier today. I'm really looking forward to you being able to put her behind you, Lori, and being able to have you on to talk about what Lori's coming on to talk about the Richards case on Wednesday. And I would like Lori to be able to come and meet some new people, like that are friends with Dali and I. Is Sean in chat? Is Sean in chat? Like, yeah, meet some other lawyers that you might get along with, and other like clever people, nice people. Like, expand your network. And I think Gigi's coming on soon. She's a good friend of yours. Like, hang out and talk about different stuff. Like, not Lauren. I know that, Lori, on your own show on Wednesdays, you don't talk about Lauren generally, but come on and hang out and socialize and do stuff, and not have to worry about all this kind of stuff anymore, because you must be so sick of it. You must be so tired of this whole Lauren thing. No, Dr. John's in chat. No, he's not. Dr. John owns an Ozark Trails backpack. Look into it, bro. Yes, HMS. So, sunlight is the best disinfectant. Much respect to Hellis, and many thanks to Hella and Dali for their work on it all. And Mr. Breakfast, he's helping too. So he's showing us the truth of what's going on. He's a friend of Lori's as well. We have that friend in common. And he was accused of hacking. That disrupted his life greatly. He also was taken in by Lauren. He's an ex-contractor of hers. And he's known by that name purely because we're not going to dox him. And he's on Reddit. And also, by the way, if you go on Reddit and go to Hidden True Crime Chat, the Reddit subgroup, whatever it's called, you'll find a lot of the things that I've referenced today. Mr. Breakfast is the best dinner. Yeah. So he's wonderful, and he is all about transparency. He's absolutely all about just getting the truth out so that people know, so they can make an informed choice. He's not about don't watch this person, don't support this person. He's about, this is the truth of what this person has done and who they are. He gets public records. He shows what people want to know, and he doesn't try to influence them. He doesn't try and say, oh, you must not watch Lauren and John. No. People make their own decisions based on the information that they are given. That's it. Justice for Lori, and justice for Mr. Breakfast, and for Christina, and for Janice, and for everybody, and for Kresha, for Kay, for everybody. Justice for all. Justice. We all want justice, and we want people to be treated with respect. And yeah, we'd like Lori to understand right now, especially considering that there's been a lot in this last 2 hours of Lauren speaking really badly of her, that we really appreciate her. Lori, we really appreciate you. And that was an awesome statement. Yeah. Yes, yes. Yay to Miss Breakfast. Respect. Respect. And justice for Lily. Lily's pretty cute. And also, what's his name? Sir Othram Buttnugget. Yeah. Is Sean in chat? Did I see Sean in chat? $39 chicken head, been a member for 2 months, got Laurie's book. Yeah, we saw that. And I just want to make sure I've got all these. Crybaby Me More needs a nap and a glass of warm milk for $2. Random Brandon, how are you? I feel a little bit sorry for Crybaby Me More. I think Crybaby Me More might be is that her name? I forgot. It's just Me More something. Yeah, a bit deluded. Needs a little bit of wake up juice. $2 from Potentially Criminal in chat. Our lawyer from Ohio. Good friend of the channel. Doing great over there. Yeah, maybe Lori and Sean and David and Gigi and goodness knows who else. Whoever else wants to pop on, we could all have a panel one day and chat about things not Lauren related. I don't know if Sean is covering the Richards case. He might be. It's going to be a big trial. It's going to have so much exciting stuff happening. Lori Hellis is coming on Wednesday, and we're going to talk all about the evidence that is going to be presented, might be presented, might not be presented, all of the drama that's likely to go down. We don't do drama here, but we do courtroom drama. Great show. Go Lori Hellis for standing in your power. We have your back. Thanks, Hella and Dali. We love you, Jackie. We love you. You're awesome. And $5 from Lynn Allen. We love you all and appreciate your kindness, which includes Hella Dali and Lori. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right. Who's streaming now? Do we have are you streaming, Jolene? Is Jolene streaming or is Sean streaming? Let's see. Looks like Runkle's already streaming. Looks like Runkle is. We might raid Runkle. Why not? We could do that. We could do that. And go over to Mr. Runkle. Let's organize that. Two seconds, guys. All right. Let's get in chat and say hello raid when we get there, guys. Yay. Cool, cool. All righty. Steaming. We are steaming. Yay, Runkle. Love Runkle. Ian's great. Ian is awesome. All right, say hello, Ray, when you get there. Thank you guys so much for today. Might see you here tomorrow. I might see you over on Dali's tomorrow. I haven't decided, but definitely see you Wednesday with Lori Hellis for the Richmond stream. It's going to be awesome. Love you all. And it's time for the song.
Her name was Helen. She was an Aussie. She was a fake lawyer from the future. She got on YouTube and made some live streams. Her co-host is Dolly and she dances sometimes. The words are always surrounding because she's an 803. To be said.